Well, of course, it is springtime, and if you need any ideas on how to enjoy the warmer weather, how about taking a trip around historic homes, structures, and gardens here in Knoxville? The Fourth and Gill neighborhood in North Knoxville is back with its annual home and garden tour. Homeowners open their doors for others to enjoy the history and architecture. On your screen now, that's a preview of some of the houses and gardens that are on the tour this year. Here to talk all the details is Sarah Martin. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So this is such an exciting event every year. Number one, for all the nosy people who love to see inside other people's homes, this is a great event.
It is, because you really get to spend the whole afternoon if you want, 1 to 6 on Sunday, and you can just go house to house, garden to garden, take your time. Once you've got that ticket, it's all there for you.
I love that. And I got to go on the tour last year. It is really cool because every space is different, and there are some homes, there are some structures, there are some gardens. What can people expect this year?
So this year we have 11 tour stops altogether. That's 3 gardens, so you can just stroll through and see the flowers and the plantings, which changed constantly. There are 5 historic houses, and so those are like the standalone craftsman bungalows or beautiful towering Victorians, like the ones we're really known for. There is 1 new build house, which is very unusual for our neighborhood because it is a historic district and there are just not that many lots there. But this is one of those rare cases where someone built a house per the historic zoning standards. So that's cool to see.
That is very
and
cool.
then our classic greatest hit that we have every year is Central United Methodist Church will open its doors to us again, and it's also the ticket stop.
Okay, so that you said that they're a great gateway to the tour, and you get a whole map where you're able to see the different spots, and your home is even on the tour this year.
Yes, so we are one of those serial Fourth and Gill neighbors. I married into our house, I like to say, and into the neighborhood. My husband bought our house in 2001, and we're both architects, so this has been our petri dish where we just get to try projects and renovation ideas. So when we first got the house, we were renovating kitchens and bathrooms and all those things you want to upgrade because they're pretty and makes it more livable. But as we have grown in the house, now we have 3 kids, and so those first projects were just us, mostly him, tiling the bathroom and things like that. But the last renovation we did was about 2 years ago, and so finally we're ready after that one to unveil the latest iteration. But now we have 3 children, and so the house has a totally different life now, where we needed another bedroom, and we changed the backyard and the back entry and a mudroom, so lots of stuff to show off.
Oh my gosh, I just know it's going to be awesome. And you were telling me too before we were live here that there's even a couple in the neighborhood that they have been around so long that they've even bought and sold the same house themselves.
Yes. So they're on the tour again because they can't resist, and they're going to love that I'm telling their story. But I don't know how many houses they've owned in the neighborhood. It's got to be more than 6. It might be more than 12. I don't know. They've just had so many little projects over the years. And the last one they did was this enormous renovation, converting a beautiful Victorian house from 6 or 8 apartments back to its single family status. There were, I think, more than 50 dumpsters that came out of that house for them to fix it up. So their recent move is that they sold the big house, and now they've downsized into an adorable craftsman bungalow, 1920s, and it's right next to the Brownlow. So that'll be a nice little pocket, and that's not far from my house, which was the green brick one that they had on the little photo slides.
Oh my goodness. There is so much to see and experience, and I know if you're listening in at home and you're thinking, how can I get a ticket to see all of this greatness? Sarah, you have the answer for them.
I do. So now's the time to get the ticket, because if you buy ahead of the tour event, it's $5 off. So for $20, you can get the ticket at fourthandgill.org. The day of course, we're happy to sell you a ticket then too, and they're $25 on the day of, unless we do offer a senior discount, so $20 that day. Children 12 and under are free, so bring the kids. It's a kid-friendly event. But yeah, buying them on the website's the best. That way we know how to prepare and get it ready for everyone.
Yeah, and that money goes to support the neighborhood as well.
It does. We try to have like historic, appropriate light fixtures and street signs, and we have a beautiful park that we like to be a community amenity. So we're always finding little ways to kind of keep the neighborhood looking its best.
I love that. All right, well, Sarah, thank you so much for coming in and talking more about the historic Fourth and Gill Home and Garden Tour. Check it out this Sunday. With that, we do want to switch back